Good afternoon. And as the theme to Generation Zero cranks up, we welcome each other to a new stream, a new Friday afternoon. Hey, the week is almost over. Now, the question, are we actually going to manage to make it to the new island? I hope so. Right. So, we need... Let's just quickly recap. So, Generation Zero, set in these islands off the coast of Sweden in the autumn-winter of 89 going into 1990. Following the sets within days of the Berlin Wall collapsing, the newspapers that are left lying around, that's the headline, is the Berlin Wall. Now, they say we were on one of the out islands down here camping when whatever it is kicked off. Now, we've investigated previously in the stream the origins or some of the origins of the robot apocalypse and the Soviet sort of response to the robot apocalypse. Not sure still whether the Soviets were supposed to be on our side or not, because their robots went wrong as well. Again, all this has been explored. Now, recently, end of last year, they released a new DLC which allows access to this island here. But we've been struggling to get to visit it because it required you to destroy bases on the main islands here, and this character, even though it was of the right level, it had to be level 30, I believe. It could have been 25. I can't remember, but this character was of the right level, but hadn't got any bases established because this character actually dates from prior to the bases being introduced. Well, we've learned out what we need to do, and I've cleared some bases, and I've got one left to do. So let's actually get down from where we are up here, down to where the bases are down here, and do some of the work that's needed. So, first off, I've got the wrong inventory really in place. I have got hunting. I've got a sort of sniping inventory in place rather than what I actually need for to clear bases. So let's get rid of, as in store rather than scrap. We'll get rid of the hunting rifle. We will pick up a 7.62 light machine gun. It's technically a light machine gun, and we will pick up a rocket launcher, Carl Gustav to be precise. Now I need ammunition for that. Now I don't want to be carrying the ammunition for the so 7.62. So if I get 2,500 rounds of 7.62 ammunition. I'm still got some white capacity, which is good, and I'm going to take 30 rounds of high explosive, and I've got 1,000 rounds of, or 1,800 rounds of SMG ammunition, including a further 500, oh right, excluding a further 500 armor piercing. Right, that should be sufficient. Assign to slot. So I've got a Hochler, sorry, MP, Hochler and Clock MP5 as my stored weapon at the moment. Sorry, as my active weapon, not stored weapon. I'm not going to try and do the jump because I know how that ends up. I don't know if anybody has managed it, but I haven't. But the church there would appear to have been used for a youth weekend immediately prior to the robot apocalypse. Whoa! That was a jump scare. Wasn't expecting them. That really was a jump scare. With the 2 lots of robots now, it's very rare that you don't, certainly in the northern part of the islands, that you don't hear fighting going on. The Soviet robots have got, some of them have got not only armor, they've nearly all got armor, but some of them have got shields as well. Where only the top of the line Reaper of the Swedish robots, because the robot apocalypse actually was brought about by experimental Swedish robots being controlled by a computer that became self-aware. Let's put it that way. And the Soviets brought in these flying machines. They can be downed. They are dangerous. Oh, I think it's picked up on us. Yeah, it's definitely picked up on us. They are quite lethal, but can be brought down. Thankfully, they're not as armoured as some, which is hardly surprising as they're flying. And as I've just seen the pop-up there, don't forget to use your Amazon Prime if you are entitled. There's a there's a Swedish tank over there, robot tank as opposed to the real tanks. Now, YouTube, you have a different form of subscription. Oh, Derpy Dig!
Derpy_Dig just followed.
Thank you very much for the follow. Right, we could go for this one, but I'm actually going to try and go for another one. Derpy Dag, are you? Hello! Generation Zero is great. It's a fantastic game. I I'm guessing best part of 2,000 hours on it. It's wonderful. Having said that, there are aspects that have been brought into the game more recently that I'm not quite as familiar with. Base defense, base attack, it's not really my thing. So things that required that's still relatively new. But I love this game. It's absolutely fantastic. It's being a bastard, oh dear. Okay, what's been the problem? What particular is it being a bastard to you with the robots? Auto mod. Oh right, okay, sorry. Yeah, I'm going to allow that. I can see the context, definitely allowing that one. I might have to permit that term another time, so the auto mod allows it. But yeah, generation is being, yeah. What settings have you got it set to? Have you got it set to the... right, yeah, the Spetsnaz Firebirds are a pain in the behind, particularly if you've got multiples. The way I find is to try and take them down from within a church and use the two ends of the church to hide, and you're between easy and hard. So that's the skirmish mode. Yeah, the Spetsnaz Firebirds, sometimes they are too tough, sometimes they're not. Now, is there a base up here? Doesn't look as though this one's developed. Okay, that's a pity. I have got one more base to clear before I have access to... Yeah, it's tough. Whereabouts were you? Whereabouts were you where you were fighting? Which region were you in? Well, it's got to be obviously the farmlands, north coast or marshland, obviously. Okay, if you're not good at dealing with them, you're in the marshland. If you use whatever weapon you use, if you aim for the motors, the way to bring them down is aim for the motors. That's not to say that that'll bring them down with one shot, but that's how you can down them. Yeah, the marsh is a bit short of churches, isn't it? And most other buildings just aren't big enough to give you the cover you require. Right, fairly confident there is a... Oh, there's nothing there either. Okay, so we'll go back and do the one on the other side. Yeah, really hard. It is really hard. Sometimes it is best just to run away. Discretion being the better part of valor and all that. Come on. let's get to that base. Right, here is a base. Ooh, that's interesting. The main thing isn't protected by walls. Interesting also that there's no guns on this side. Come on. Where's that gun? That hurt me. Ooh. Am I that low on first aid kits? Right. Underneath it, there is a fuel tank that allows you to drop the right, where's the other? Where's the other shield generator? In there. We should be able to hack this. Right. There's mines there. Come on. This is too easy in some senses. Not used to it being quite this easy. As I get killed. Famous last words. I'll pick up what you're saying, Derpy Derg, as soon as I get into the somewhere around is the right. I'm looking for a glow that indicates where the access point is that I need to access, and I'm not seeing it. Now there's a right, time to bring out the heavy gun. Too close. That thing generates new bots. Still not seeing the glow that I need that shows me where the access point is. Where's the access point? Where's the ready access? Let's just check the map to see if... Yeah, hatch is there listed as hatch. So it should be one somewhere. Electrocuting myself there. Can't see the hatch in there. Oh, this is ridiculous. Do I need to go find another base? Oh, come on. I think I need to clear out in here, don't I? Gas, gas, gas. Ow. Stunning myself. There it is. No, it's not. I thought for a moment that we had spotted it, but it wasn't. Well, I'm just going to have to accept, I think, that this particular base doesn't have what I was looking for. Come on. I think I have opened up now the entire base in the sense of oh, come on. Right. I'm not seeing any blue glow in the sky. Okay. Ah, you're trying to tell me that, right, okay. I think I've been fairly confident that what I've actually been shooting at has been bits of the base infrastructure that actually creates things, and these here. Right. Now I'm just going to drop this base now and move on to another one. Come on. How did that tick get to where I was? Right, I have to move on to the next one because this certainly wasn't here in this one. I don't think there's going to be a lot left to loot here. Not a lot of good stuff at all. Right, next base. What space level's this one at? Let's move to it anyway. Should have enough ammunition. It's about my least favourite activity within Generation Zero's attacking bases, and of course they had to lock the end game behind my least favourite activity. Well, I'm glad that you have fun taking out the multiple tanks and what do you think to the Apocalypse class machines? Well, paying attention to chat rather than the road. Yeah, the Reaper. When did I pick up a... Can't remember picking up a 50 cal railgun, but I'm not going to object to it. It's a nice sniper rifle, is that? Yeah, you don't really want to be encumbered with Apocalypse class tanks. Do you have Alpine? Oh come on, I'm trying to think what it's called. But do you have that DLC going onto the island in the snow area? I want to call it Alpine Retreat, but it's not Alpine Retreat. Where you have to wind up defending a hotel from wave after wave of no DLCs except for the American gun. I can definitely recommend the 2 story DLCs, which... Now I'm here, let's just jump out to main menu. In fact, no I won't, I can get it from here. Phoenix Rising, that's, if you like, that's part 3 of the story. This is part 2 of the story, and Alpine Unrest is a fantastic additional story arc. It's set on this island here, and it's a very mountainous, very snowy island that in the past has been used for winter holidays and the like. And yeah, there's a lot of special. There's a lot of story missions. It is far more a story campaign than the main than the main islands. And then that's worth having, and that's where when they introduced that, they first introduced the Apocalypse class machines, and then once that one here is Phoenix Rising. You see, no, that one. So the generator. That's not coming up on the stream, unfortunately. But the Phoenix Rising adds another story to the base area, and again, it's far more a campaign story as opposed to the looseness of story of the main game, and that is primarily in the South Coast region, and adds a lot of story in here. Yeah, that's worth having a go at, those two, if you can pick them up from Steam. Phoenix Rising is part 3. Oh, right, yeah, okay. Phoenix Rising is part 3, actually. Second part is on the island here at Alpine Unrest. Yeah, Phoenix Rising is worth having, but say do this one first if you can. It makes more sense story wise, and that's also the release order. This was released before Phoenix Rising. And then I'm trying to get to this island here, and I need to do one more base. Still one more base. So while I'm here, let's store the railgun, and I'll pick up some more ammo while I'm here. Don't need a lot, to be honest. I do want another 1,000 of of 7.6. Oh, I'm overweight. Right. Have I got any crafting materials to unload? Yes, I do. That's got me back underweight. Yeah, I'm far more of a explore the places, get the lore. But this character dates from before some of the last lot of lore was introduced, and I'm only using this one because it's got a collection of or this particular build because it's got a collection of the experimentals, which oh, there's a Firebird over this one. before they brought the motorbikes in, you certainly couldn't go that close to a hunter on a push bike without it blowing you away. Right. What's shooting at me? Firebird. Ah, I know what I didn't do. I didn't stock up on med packs. Where are you? Right, what shelter is there closer to this base? Right, so there's at least 4. That's good. I'm going to go back and pick up some med kits before I go to do an assault on this one. Slightly pissed off that I didn't manage to. Perhaps I did destroy the hatch. I wasn't aware they were destroyable. But to be honest, it didn't show up at all as once I'd actually knocked the shield generators down, it didn't show up at all. First aid kits. Overweight. Ah, I've got some medical ones as well. Good. Get rid of you. Don't want field. No, I might want actually a field radio. How heavy am I now? Just over. Ooh. Hadn't realised I picked up quite as much handgun ammo. That's back underweight. What do you think to the new mechanic for being encumbered, where beforehand you just be able, you weren't able to run, where now you can for a short while and then you wind up being really slowed down once you'd used up your stamina? I think it's a nice touch. Some of the other aspects of the game I haven't really got my head round since the last update. Some of the new crafting materials, phosphorus for example, in refined uranium. Again, I'm not quite, I haven't got my head round yet. Investigate the resistance dead drop in the area. Hey up. This is new. This is definitely new to me. No sight of what's going on there with that one. What took me down there, I wonder? Ah, was it the fuel tank? Ooh, what have I just done? I've unequipped the Right. There's... Ow! Right, get into cover for a moment. Sort myself out. Ow! A lot of chaos I'm causing, but not particularly useful yet. Right. Ow! Okay, where now? Where now? There's a lot more cover around this one than I'm used to. Here's the hat. Whoa! Ow! You're being a pain. Right. Still got 2 generators to down. Ow! Where's that other machine gun? One left. And it's over there. Oh, come on, don't tell me I've got stuck now. Right. Okay, so we know roughly where we're going to. Need to get rid of some of the stuff that I'm picking up. There's the blue. That's what I was looking for at the previous one. Right. And here is the floppy or CD drive, actually, this one, as opposed to a floppy disk drive that I've seen previously. 5 out of 5. Ow! That's nasty. Ow! Come on. Right. What are you doing on the ground? What were you doing on the ground? So I need to get to Clint, and then we can perhaps get over onto the island. There's some stuff here I definitely need to get rid of. Ooh, picking up some good stuff here. I'm out of stamina, so I've slowed down even more because I'm well overburdened now. How much more have I got to loot? And then I can start thinning out. Right. Okay, so while we're here, Drop item. Drop item. Drop item. Drop item. Still overweight. I thought I picked up something else as well, weapon-wise, but nope, not this time. Field radio. Drop one of them. Well, that's got me underweight. If I go pick up the bike, I can then come back and pick up all of those items and take them on to forgotten I haven't cleared this area. Right, bike. Over here. Unless things have changed drastically, when you're on the bike, encumbrance doesn't matter. So I dropped the bag over by the base supplies. I'm now well overweight, but let's get on towards Clint. Yes, I could claim that base and put a recycling bench in and a store in. Firebird. Right, there isn't a recycling bench here, but I can store much of the weight. Right. Right. 88 wads, that can be stored. I've got one already. I will want to just to recycle it, but there's no point recycling at the moment. I'm still overweight. Medium, not quite underweight yet. I must be carrying a lot of right, okay, so I've picked up a fair bit of 762 armor piercing. That's got me underweight again. Right, so let's get ourselves over to Clint. There's a church over there that has recycling facilities. So that's where we're headed towards, but we'll go to this church there. In fact, I think this one's got recycling facilities as well. No, it doesn't. That one? No. That one does. It's nicer that they've actually put that on the map now. It's very nice that they've got that on the map now. So we're going to be running a gambit of the machines that are en route. Lurkers, you are particularly welcome. Chatters, you are very welcome. Both of which help me enormously. Thank you very much. If you're not a follower, please tickle that follower button. As Derpy Derp did earlier. Very kind. Have I passed the junction? No, I haven't quite passed it yet. Got a junction coming up. There's the junction. So over to Clint. My health of 69, eh? I'm surprised we haven't come across fighting. And if not fighting, that we haven't come across Swedish machines. I can hear a tank. I can see a tank. There's an Apocalypse class tank there. Oh, there's schematics there available. I'll have to try and find that at some point. Now, if I remember rightly, who remembers Back to the Future? We have a Back to the Future car. Drat. I've attracted attention that I don't want. The Back to the Future car. We have a collection of machines out there now. This isn't going to end well. Ow! Right, what am I carrying that's pushed me overweight now that the actual fighting has stopped for the moment? I'll drop that. That's got me back underweight. Drop that. Apocalypse class hunter out there now. Right, that should now calm down. What is out there moving those around? Ow! And that's cleared me out, I'm afraid. There's an awful lot of salvage I'm not going to get there. I can go back and try though. Failed combat. 17,000. Right. While I'm here, am I in a location with the... No, I'm not. No recycling here. That's slightly annoying actually, because I had some good stuff that I could have looted there. No worries. I'll go back just in case, but I'm not expecting that lot to be there. Now, if I could have picked off the rival. Yep. Oh, there's a second rival there. There was two. Oh, one of them became a rival, didn't they? Now, I need to pick up more ammo. I need to, before I go back, if there's two rivals, I need more ammo than what I'm currently carrying, because I'm light on ammo, which probably means that I won't be able to pick up. Probably will have despawned if it's not already despawned. Um, how much weight? Still need to lose more. Right. Got some more capacity now at least. Right. I'm not trying to take the rivals out if primarily. That's not to say that I won't if they present themselves. But I'm out there to try and loot, try and pick up some more ammo. Oh, I have an ad break running. Thank you very much, people. It is appreciated. There's the tank, which I think is the what was created, made a rival this time. Now, all the debris has gone. That's a pity. Right, back to Clint. "42 kilometers an hour downhill with a following wind." Unfortunate, that. That was definitely unfortunate. Not paying enough attention led to my demise, which then led to the loss of the loot. But I do know that there's a rival now that has had quite a bit of damage done to it, which, as the damage is persistent, so back I need to put the recycling stuff into the recycling, and I probably need to make some more ammunition, which I believe I can do at the Clint Church. Oh, there's a collectible in there still. Okay, didn't realise that. Here's our road. All that firefight was just down to me trying to show you the Back to the Future car with the bins in the boot. But rather than basing it on a DeLorean, the Swedes have based it on I've forgotten what the brand is called in this game. So we had a Clarice Cliff, bit of 1920s and 1930s Art Deco. There's Clint Church. Right, I have literally no idea what needs to happen on the island. That sounds like an Apocalypse class machine. Ow! Right. 843 steel. No wonder I was heavy. Right, recycle all of that. That can be recycled. Right. Let's try and clear down some of this slot, so we've got resources, hopefully. Have we got enough SMG ammunition? I hadn't realised I'd got that amount. I don't like doing this on stream, but we kind of wound up needing to do it. Right. Recycle. Ammo. It's amazing how heavy pistol ammo is in this game. Right. Oh, it's not consumable bench. It's a clothing bench. That's a pity. Right, never mind. Right. Ammo. How much? 7.62. I'll have a fair bit of 7.62 again. So. Let's pick up the experimental KV 59. Still under. Yeah, right. And submachine gun ammo, 9mm. Overweight again. $2 overweight. And okay, so I don't actually have any more advanced first aid kits, so I do actually want to have a fair few of those. That's a pity. Just need to lose a little bit. Didn't want to lose all of the flares. Right, I think we're there. Not the best combo, but it will do. Map. Untracking that one. Log. Network infiltration. So where's this Clint out hideout? Apocalypse class machine there. Ah, it's on the roof, isn't it? Of course. Right, Veronica.
Tjena, snyggt jobbat med de där kaparna. Perfekt timing. Jag har längtat ihjäl mig efter att få trycka på den här knappen. Åh jösses, det är så mycket data. Det är ju lysande ju. Jag har ingen aning om vad det innebär än, men det är helt lysande. Det kommer ta lite tid att gå igenom och sortera alltihop. Men jag hör av mig så fort jag vet vad det är vi har att göra med här.
I'm still going to take more time to... Ah! How much more time? This just draws on and on and on. Right. Right, I'm going to go back and I'm going to try and take out these rivals. Though they're fairly low level, aren't they? That's a level 4. Level 3, boss of the mines. And the giants are level 3 as well. So, yeah, let's go back and give them a hard time. As a teenager, I rode enough bikes into walls like that, so it's just straight. So, pretty fit here, pretty accurate. I'm hoping it will pop soon, but I have got no idea. Lurkers, thank you. Thank you very much. It is very much appreciated. Really is. This is such a beautiful game. Thankfully, it's popped sooner. I have a sneaky suspicion that probably was on Exclusion Zone. This is the name of this mission. I have a sneaky suspicion that's not on a timer, but it's actually on a distance. So we've actually moved away from Clint, so it popped. But it could be on both. Thankfully, it wasn't too long. So it's another collectible there in the church still. Or is it Clint as opposed to... I'll have to check that. I can still hear that Apocalypse class Apocalypse class hunter.
Tjena, kom hit och kolla på det här. Jag har lyckats dechiffrera vissa rörelsemönster från datan vi samlade in. Det verkar finnas ett ställe vid flygbasen i Överby som maskinerna har fått instruktioner om att undvika. Det kanske är för att skydda något som är kopplat till det centrala kontrollsystemet. Skulle du kunna kolla upp det? Jag behöver processa färdigt resten av datan här.
So, by Overby... Right, let's take this thing out. There's... down there somewhere. Not seeing it. Ow! It's seeing me all right. Right. Where are you? Where are you? So, over to Clint. We'll actually go pick up any salvage. Some lead. Medium size, ooh, overweight. Where is it? It was up here somewhere. Maybe it was down there. Not seeing it. What have I picked up that's put me over? I thought I was under. Still over. Okay. Never mind. Let's get back to the bike. Once we're on the bike, the weight won't matter. Just going to unload that cell and the recyclables. Right, back underweight again. Yeah, there's a lot of the new crafting materials I haven't got my head round yet. Ultra capacitors. I'm sure they're very useful for something, but I can't think for the life of me what they are. I knew at one point, having read it in the news article, but I haven't applied it. I haven't used it, so as a result, I wind up not remembering. Let's just pop a couple of those to bring my health back up a fair way. So we're trying to get to Overby Air Force Base, which is in the heart of the farmlands, where there is an area which doesn't, the Phoenix machines, the Swedish machines have been instructed to avoid. Now I'm guessing that it is the dodgy looking spy sort of farm. Not even a farm. I suppose it is a farm with a truck outside full of oscilloscopes and radio equipment and a variety of other stuff. That's my guess. I don't know. We shall find out. Because this is something which I've actually put a short video onto YouTube about, not knowing what it is. But I've got to admit, the end game that they've added is more involved than I anticipated. Does anybody remember this sort of 3 speeds Sturmley Archer? That's what they were called in the UK. Type of gearing on bikes like this before derailleur gears got popular on anything other than racing bikes. All I'll say is the derailleur gears are far more reliable, even without the indexing of modern ones. So Giant is called the Curse. Might be tempted to take those 2 down at some point. Now I'm not needing to worry about base assaults and, well, maybe I need to be worried about base assaults and defences, because who knows how many more steps I've got to do. But I've got to admit, I really am hoping that it is that that holding with the truck full of electronics, and the garage has been converted into a photographic darkroom. And again, I wonder how many people watching this remember photographic darkrooms, or are they mostly from the digital age, digital camera age, where film or darkroom work just isn't needed. And that sort of processing of photographs is done on right. Let's. Oh, it's not. It is this centre here. This is the farm that I was hoping it was going to be. All right. Now this has been in the game for a long while too. This particular one, it's not from the base game in the sense of when it was first released, but it was added a long while ago. If it's the one I think it is, yeah. This has been in the game for a long while. Maybe it's more substantial than it was. Right, I'm going to put the machine gun on slot 3 in case we wind up needing to have some more firepower to get out of here. I like this assault rifle, particularly this experimental version of the assault rifle. The AG4 is a good all-round weapon, but sometimes, just occasionally, it I need to be careful because I'm running so close to. So yeah, this is more abandoned than last time I was here. I'll take the first aid kit, but I'm leaving the tank. I'm overweight again. Right. I'm just going to try. I reckon I'm probably very much at risk if I cooling baths.
Stopp! Jag har en pistol! Vilka är ni? Hur hittade ni mig här? Det är lite komplicerat. Mitt ena ben har maskindelar som fångar upp vissa av deras signaler. Men jag tror att jag kan hjälpa till. Jag är kapten Tatjana Ilynichna Tereshkova. Jag var del av den sovjetiska grupperingen väster om Stenmyra. Försöker ni hitta den tänkande delen? Själva saken som kontrollerar resten av nätverket. Den som kan prata. Ja, jag tror jag vet vad man ska leta. Jag kan visa er, men maskinernas signaler här i området är så starka nu. Jag kan inte ens ta mig ut ur de här tunnlarna utan att bli fullkomligt överväldigad.
Okay, so investigate the airbase signal relay. Okay, so we've wiped out one already from there. Tatiana is somebody who has left details of her mission and her original mission and her subsequent alterations to the mission. Previously. But we've not spoken to her before. We've only seen her through writings. Well, I haven't anyway. Just going to check here. Do I have stamina? I can recharge stamina. How much I've only got the one skill point, but I think it's probably worth it. Health amount, visibility, running speed, stamina amount. No, we'll stick with the standard for the moment. Right, so where have we got to get to? Literally right outside. Okay, fine. Unfortunately, the safe house near there is also one without a consumable bench. That one's got a consumable bench though. And again, I'm finding this mechanic for encumbrance to be relatively good, in the sense that for real, if you get tired, you pause for a bit and then you can push on. Whether it's perfect, I'm not going to say it's perfect, but it makes sense. So pausing, it recharges. I then have got the ability to push on at a faster rate. I'm going to go via the safe house with the consumable bench to make some more first aid kits, and then we will go investigate the relay station. Oh, we have a base to go to run the gauntlet of. Stand by to take fire. Amazingly, no fire yet. I was expecting to take fire from there. So there's another. This is relatively, that one there is new. Here is a safe house up here, and the control point is somewhere else that can be taken over. So you can build a base or attack a base there. Intrigued why it's saying there's a mission available here. Okay. So, advanced first aid kit. Not enough resource. Ethanol. Since when have we had to have ethanol for advanced first aid kits? Right. We're still overweight. That's getting the weight down. It's incredible how heavy these things are. And it's also incredible how heavy the first aid kits are. Right, so I'm back underweight. Go investigate. There's another Firebird there. The Soviet flying machine, which is again a relatively new addition to the game. I think it's a nice addition. I think a lot of what they have put in is good. I wish there wasn't shields quite in the same manner. Now this is the location with suspicious lorry with a satellite dish on the top and the back of it full of disable the... Okay, so this is another base assault. Is there a sensible way in? How the heck are we supposed to... Is that actually doing anything? seeing any sign of damage. Dirtied it. Looking, is there a logical place to try and access here? So there's a machine of some sort in here. Ah. Any... No. Taking a lot of damage. Okay, so there's no sign that any of that did anything to there was no cracking. What on earth is that? Yeah, there's no accumulated damage. Again, this is my lack of experience with working with with base assaults and the like, not knowing what can be hacked, if there's anything here. I wonder, power lines, can we actually take it down with, is there a generator that can be, right, let's go investigate the power lines, see if there is a generator that can be destroyed at the other end of the power lines. Ah, we've got targets showing up on our HUD now. So perhaps this is the right way. Ah, right, so this is the new base. We discovered this one, or we went into it, we investigated it the first time we tried it since the DLC release. And we had problems getting out, but we did eventually find a way of bouncing ourselves out of it. So we'll go investigate that base again now that it looks as though that might actually be was it Draken fighters? Well, for a free DLC, it's actually created a lot of playtime. We'll try not to attract robots that we don't need to. So say this entire construction is new as of the DLC release. As you saw, it was very easy to get into. It wasn't quite as easy to get out of. It's definitely down. Ow. I felt that. Is that disabled? I'll take that as a no. That doesn't seem to want to Ow. Right. Okay, I don't see any alternative but to try and jump through. No, can't jump through the window. Is there any way of taking this thing? Ah! Ah, that's where I've got to get to. Okay. So let's see where we get to. I am running out of time for today's session. Are we actually going to be able to get this one sorted? And I must go around that farm again to pick up the schematic that doesn't. It says it's not been picked up. And the sleet is falling. Wonder what sleet is in Swedish. Ah. Sorry, I missed that totally. Right, so there's something back here to turn off as well. What do you reckon? Shoot it? Right. Let's get the bike to the safe house here. Looks like some of the lurkers have decided to go somewhere else, which is fair enough. So, another stage down, but it sounds as though there's another stage to go. So, probably another session. And we're in the safe house. So, thank you very much for today. Thank you very much for coming, for lurking, for chatting, for following. Thank you for your subscriptions. If you're not a follower and you've liked what you've seen, please hit that follow button on Twitch or hit the subscribe on YouTube. It's a great help. It really makes a difference, and I appreciate you being here. Right, so it looks as though we have another session to go. At least looks like we've got to go to the crater, which is a rather toxic environment that's probably got some nice beasties around. Yeah, that's going to be an interesting one. So that will be next week. Not sure when yet. Possibly Monday, possibly Tuesday. But thank you very much. It is so good of you being here. So YouTube, I'm going to say cheerio to you now. Thank you very much and good night.